What proposed is all-in-one facility. What is the proper name for that?
It's an Aeromod, which is the trade name of it, but it's a packaged wastewater treatment plant that is a concrete structure that has all of the processes, mechanical processes for treatment in this one concrete structure. Whereas right now you use a lagoon system that uses aeration and open air bodies of water to treat the waste. So this new process will allow you to better meet your permit effluent limits and serve the community over the next 20 to 50 years.
The base cost of the project, for those of you from the public, is $4 million.
Yes.
So one of the reasons that the conversation was held up with Robert Reynolds of LGW, London Witty Group, I can never get LGW, is that if we did not get additional forgivable loans and grants, the rates would be untenable. $300 a month per resident, which is not feasible to do a project like this. So, but this is the standard solution to issues. Open lagoons are hardly used anywhere anymore. So,
what they normally, and this is part of what Mr. Reynolds would need to do, but what IFA wants to see from the financial advisors is, here's the rate impact if you do this project with only our loan money, and then give them scenarios as to what the rates can be bought down to for different amounts of grant. And then it generally becomes a negotiation for, beyond that. But obviously they're knowing the dynamics of the community. You're not, a small community, they have target rates they want to try to buy your rates down to. So, they don't want you paying $150 a month for sewer. So they are going to review what he gives you and then work out a package to get your rates.
And the last thing, for those of you who are aware of this, the city or the town is under an agreed order, which is why we have gone to this point. The agreed order means IDEM has written us up and they are holding our feet to the fire, and we have to solve this problem. So,
and the Ochre grant can get us 800,000 grant, so that gets the amount of grant needed down, but obviously we'll still need more.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I'll talk about the grant process. So I'm Dawson Lamb with Klein Peter Consulting. You guys are more familiar with Mike, but unfortunately he couldn't be here today. So as you heard, we will be constructing the Ochre grant. And so there's going to be a few things that we're going to need in order to make this a smooth process. So one of the main things is residential letters. That is huge. We need residents to be involved with this process because Ochre loves to hear from the people. So we need letters from residents. The second thing is from the health department. So we need a letter of support from the health department. And I will be sending you guys a follow-up email with all this. So, and then number 3, we need to get on the agenda for a public hearing. So HWC will be there, we'll be here, and then we'll go in depth about the project and allow residents to kind of discuss their thoughts and feelings on how it is.
You'll probably have 2 public hearings. One for it's a 2-step process. The first is a proposal that probably goes in October, and then the actual application goes in December. I don't know the exact dates, but there'll be a public hearing before each one of those stages. So
correct.
That'll be a point for the public to, offer input, ask questions.
And that will be advertised in the paper.
Dawson, when is the application due?
So application is due in December. I don't have any. It could be pressure, flooding, dirty water, whatever issue that they have.
Since it's a sewage project, that's probably not going to help us because we've had plenty of support for drainage and water, but our lagoon system is so far outside town that people don't even really think about our sewer system.
Yeah, I understand.
Do they? Does anybody in town, do you guys think about our sewer system?
I know where it's at.
I don't, actually. I think I've driven by the road that leads to it.
And
So-
we can definitely get you
When
some
it works,
examples.
thinks about it.
Right.
And also, we can go out and speak with residents about it as well, like go to door. That's sometimes what they send me out to do. So I'll just go and talk with residents about it. But
We might, that was terrible.
I didn't say that.
sometimes they do chase me off. So, but for the last thing I have is you guys signed our environmental review contract already.
Mhm.
To let us do the environmental review. So this is just a letter to SHPO. I would like for Kyle to sign. It's essentially telling SHPO, hey, this is who we choose.
Here's Shippo.
That is the State Historical Preservation Office.
Acronyms drive the public crazy.
It's a division of DNR.
Okay, thank you.
I know one thing Mike wanted, Jan, was, are there any sewer customers outside the town limits?
Very few, but we do have some. Yes,
Okay. You'll need those
Mhm.
for the income survey.
I do. Come on.
Let's see, the last time we did letters,
That's
your
the
office sent, if I remember correctly, sent out a questionnaire with instructions.
We do send out surveys and we can give you guys QR codes as well. It's like a survey monkey. So they can get on their phones and fill it out, or if you want to print off hard copies and somebody comes in to pay their water bill, then they could fill it out.
QR, something like that. I mean, I think the simpler we can make it for people,
for
Yeah.
most,
for most,
right?
I think the greater likelihood we're gonna have for letters.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how
Now
it is in
we just throw it in
2026.
Throw it in the bill, or code and.
We could do that,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. Is
Yeah.
they put it on the bill. So,
It's probably the easiest way to do it. We're paying for postage for the water bill anyways.
Yep,
And maybe if we put in the next bill a letter, or on the back of the bill, explanation as to what's going on, bullet points.
Yeah, maybe some talking points that they could use. I mean, we don't want every letter to come off sounding
like we wrote it.
just like the last
Yeah.
one or
No,
anything like that, but
we need to hit the highlights and encourage people that by taking this survey, it will help reduce the rates.
right.
That's the important part. The
Yes.
more people that participate are better chances of having lower rates
You better
on
not
the
put lower,
financial.
help your rates, because if
Stable rates.
Yeah.
We
you
don't want
don't
to put
see a
lower.
lower rate on their utility bill, you're gonna have a room full of people in here chewing gas.
Lower than what they could be.
And you know what? That's okay.
Also, I
Stable is probably a good word.
like any receipts that you guys have of expenses trying to mitigate any of the issues over the last 5 years, those are super beneficial as well.
Bobbers.
Well, we didn't do it. We have
Well,
quotes to do the repairs.
but we did some, like, weren't they like 3,000 each? We did, I don't know, a group of bobbers. What a waste of money.
Years ago.
Yes, no.
You just want only out of town sewer customers, correct?
We'll need those as well, but
Okay.
anybody who's affected by this.
Okay.
Is that it, Dawson?
That's all I got. You guys will get a follow-up email from me tomorrow, and I will be bugging you a lot, so I hope you're excited.
Thank you.
It's okay. I'll give you my phone number.
Perfect.
All right. Next item, old business. We need to open the public hearing, do we not?
Yeah, so let me explain. So earlier this year, we had an invoice. Actually, this is an odd thing. We received money from the Community Foundation
Mhm.
and for the pavilion. and the payment was 11,000. We did not have an appropriation. State Board of Accounts requires an appropriation. So this is retroactive, but we advertised it for public hearing tonight to, one, to present this request, and two, to ask if anyone from the community had any questions about this. This was donated money and we did expend it. But the state examiner requires now that donated funds be appropriated before they are expended. So we're just trying to catch up.
Okay.
Is there anyone from the public? So this is a public hearing. Does anyone from the public have any questions or concerns about this?
What was the money used for?
Additional construction work in the pavilion. It was all for the pavilion. And the community foundation, these were donated funds that went to Montgomery County. Montgomery, the committee authorized the work in the pavilion and then sent us the bill. So
And the work's already been done.
yes, oh yes.
Okay.
And it all went to the pavilion from the community foundation.
What did they do?
It was originally set, you could donate money and the community foundation managed it for us. And it went to the pavilion project. We couldn't use it for anything else.
Right.
But the formal step is we have to appropriate it to make it all legitimate. I got that right?
I don't have the invoice that was paid. I think it was paid in April, March or April. So the Park Pavilion Committee headed up everything that was done with the pavilion. The majority of the money, it was 292,000, was a ready grant, and then we had to come up with additional matching funds. In the end, I don't know how much off the top of my head, but I'm sure that that was a $300,000+ project.
Right at.
Yeah. So all of it went into the construction. Everything that you see inside and out is what the monies were used for.
I just wondered what the 11,000 donated was used for, actually used for in the building.
Do you
It
remember?
was all part of the general construction of it.
Yeah, okay.
So
So
any other questions on the budgetary ordinance?
if there are none, then the closed. So are there any other questions?
Okay, we'll close the public hearing then. Moving on to new business.
Oh, wait. You have to adopt it.
You need a motion?
Yes.
I so
Motion to adopt.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Okay, and then if you would all please sign that. It has to be uploaded to the state of Indiana. Thank you, sir.
Are we done now?
Let's see.
New business.
Kyle has to sign.
I did that on purpose, Andrew, just because I knew you really.
You just
wanted
wanted to make me have to send it back around.
to go. All right, now we're done.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much.
New business. We need to introduce an ordinance 26-8-11. Ordinance of the town of Wingate, Indiana, authorizing the town to sponsor special community events and related advertising and promotional activities. Do I need to pause there when we go through that, or do you want me to do all the ordinances at one time?
It's up to you because everything, well, the two ordinances that are here for introduction were based on conversations that you had at your last meeting.
Okay.
So there's actually, with regard to that one, there's the ordinance and then there's also a resolution because you made a decision at the last meeting that needs to be ratified separately. So, And then the second one is the Jake Breaks. So
Okay.
it's up to you. There's a lot.
Well, since we've started with the town of Wingate authorizing to sponsor special community events and related advertising and promotional activities, where do we need to go with this? Do we need to have an open hearing or?
So this is, because these are ordinances, and this one in particular has no fines or fees. It's basically adopting a policy and ordinance that allows the town. So the behind the scenes is we're not allowed to just willy-nilly donate money like to the boys club or to the softball team. But if you have an ordinance that says that we're going to sponsor special events, then when they audit, they say, oh, well, they made a
Gotcha.
decision.
This is the ordinance is a discussion based on our discussion last month for the radio advertising. I'm connecting the dots. Sorry, it's been a long day.
It's all right.
All right. So,
So introduction does not require adoption.
okay,
It just requires that requires that we read the title aloud,
okay.
that you tell me whether or not you want to set this for public hearing at your next meeting.
Okay, so what did we already spend? $500?
Well, you haven't spent it yet, but did you get the money yet? No, you're going to send us a bill. And in reverse, there's a resolution allowing us to pay that. you
Yes,
have to
there
adopt
is.
it.
So maybe
So-
just a quick point of question. I mean, I understand us spending money to promote an event, but the other question is, over the course of that weekend, does the town generate any revenue?
Well, it depends on if what your query really means. Did Harry sell a lot of gasoline? Yes, sir, he did. Is Harry a taxpayer? Yes, sir. he
But what
is.
I'm talking about, is there any revenue that comes into the town coffers? So we're spending that 500,
Right.
but is there any net return on it?
Well, your economic development, that's a return.
You bring
I mean, you got people that
I,
go into the bar, people that go to the gas
I
station.
get that, but again, it's not tangible funds that come back into the town coffers. That's what I'm getting at. And I'm not saying it's something we shouldn't do.
Right. I mean, how would you go about achieving that goal?
Well, and I think that,
Festival out there that does that.
and I think that's always a question, right? I mean, obviously the fire department makes money, and that's a good thing. But the town proper, it's a net negative.
But what festival is,
Well, and that's a good question, though. I mean, I'm sure there are probably some town festivals, whether it be New Richmond or things like that, where they found ways that they've monetized and they are bringing some funds into the town.
so I'm on a lot of different festivals. Waytown, I'm familiar with Ladoga, I think,
Yeah, Ladoga's Lions Club, ain't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
New Richmond is a totally separate entity,
Right.
so the town of New Richmond very much does not get anything from it. It's always kind of a thing. Waytown from the town gets no monies from it. It's by WCI, which is Waytown Community Improvement Organization. The Ladoga is Ladoga Fish Fry, or the Ladoga Lions Club. Darlington, when they had their festival, was whatever their organization is over there. They weren't able to have it this year because lack of funding and volunteerism. I guess, the Strawberry Festival, for instance, makes the city of Crawfordville 0 festivals that are put on by, they're there to make money and bring in people to the town.
Right.
And, when I pitched this last month, it was, we pitched this as Coal Creek Fire and Rescue sponsoring the Sweet Corn Festival, Tractor Show and Car Show, or we occurring in Wingate, Indiana, or Wingate, Indiana is holding their sweet corn festival. So your destination versus,
Instead of being the
The
location, we're part of the attraction.
Right, right.
And
Town festivals are necessarily the way, you know, if there are other towns that have found ways, it would be great to know.
I'm around a lot of
Yeah.
festivals, guys, and there's actually no town that I'm aware of that makes a
Okay.
single nickel. Crawfordsville uses some of their $1,000 to pay for like their fireworks, for instance. The money goes back in